calling in today, April 21st at 9:30 a.m. for a live supercharge event as we are out here predicting the price of BTC. And my good friend and colleague Yeti just joined. Good to see you.
Hey.
I heard you're having a fun game night with some guilds. How'd it go?
Yeah, we had Ponage join us. I think like 20 something of them turned up, which is really good.
Wow.
And I think we'll see a few of their faces continuing on in the supercharged session, I would imagine.
I love the Ponage. Oops, wrong thing. I love the Ponage name. You know, it's like
it's a good name.
It is a good name. Remember back in the day, we used to say pwned a lot. You know, we've been trying to bring it back. Like, I heard my girlfriend say it the other day. She's like, "Oh, they got pwned." I was like, "What?" Like, yeah, we gotta freaking tell these kids what's up. You know, they don't even know about getting pwned. Oh, pwnage. It sounds so much fun. So. There we go. Just made some updates to one of our trading bots. Looking very good.
Hell yeah.
I'm mighty impressed right now. Mighty impressed. Let's see what is going on with BTC out there today. Kind of pissed. I swapped a bunch of my BTC to USDC the other day.
I don't reckon you will be in like about a week.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold out.
Yeah. I just cannot believe that BTC is holding up like it is, given that it's like so clearly gonna, like, the war is gonna start again.
Yep. Hey, you know what they said? The Strait of Hormuz has never had this quality of marine life before.
Is that actually the case?
Yeah. Like, because there's not a lot of boats going through. So it's like all the fish and stuff have returned. I was watching this diver, and he was diving off of like Oman. And he's like, yeah, I've never seen this quality sea life. It's like so beautiful. There's so many fish here. He's like, it's great. He's like, doesn't feel too dangerous. He said, he's like, of course you can see like there's pirates out there. There's people who are like fuel smugglers, and they'll come up to your boat and try to sell you fuel and stuff like that. I was like, that's interesting. But yeah, for divers, guys, next summer, Strait of Hormuz. Plan your trip now. It's gonna be the hottest thing. You can visit fish and old mines, old sea mines. And if you want, there's a class where you could test them and blow them up. Said that
would legitimately be so fun.
That one poor spear fisherman.
I reckon it would, like, pretty soon you'd lose most of your marine life, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Hey, but if you're a fisherman, it's a really effective method. So it's a little slice of heaven for everyone.
Yeah. I've never seen explosive fishing done, but I did a beach cleanup this one time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at this Ponage Dong with a 100x.
What?
Assassin with a 40x. What happened there?
No way.
Let's go back and have a look what happened in that game. So they both hit it spot on. Assassin, Ponage, Speed, Assassin, VAR, all hit spot on.
Whoa.
Where did all of that money come from?
What up, Clayho?
Anumi with the $10 positions. Ah, is Clyho in the stream, is he?
Yeah, he is. He's on.
Cool.
He's on.
That's great.
I see him in the leaderboard over there.
We
Thanks,
can
man.
invite him up if we want. He's
Let's
a
get
fun
him
guy.
on. Let's get him on, dude. The more
do
the
you
merrier.
want to come
Send
up,
it on
Clyho?
over. Yeah. Send it on over to him. I don't know if he's watching it, but I saw him on the leaderboard though. So.
Ah, right.
That's where I saw him.
Yep.
But hey, if he wants to come on, that'd be awesome.
Maybe I'll arrange it for next time if he's not. I thought he was watching the stream, but I'll arrange it for next time. And also, his sister, who is a streamer, wants to stream with us as well.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
I asked if she would stream with us, and she was like, "Yep."
Yeah, we would love to have her.
She had some agreement with like another project that she like had to ask permission from because it's like an exclusive kind of thing with them, but they gave the permission, so she's all good to go.
Very good. All right, guys. So in today's news, Morgan Stanley launched a Bitcoin ETF, MSBT, this month, and Goldman Sachs filed for a Bitcoin-linked ETF, signaling institutional growth in BTC. Don't buy the ETF, guys. Come on. What are we doing here? Oh, but I wanted my retirement portfolio. Yeah, man. Okay. Just retire already.
What's wrong with buying the ETF? What have you? I mean,
just buy the freaking thing, man. Like, there could be a day where like it trades like under its value, you know. And it's like, then what are you gonna do? Who are you gonna sell the ETF to? Like, who wants to get like something that's trading underneath its value for the Bitcoin holdings? Nobody. You know.
Yep. I mean, you might get a bunch of players, a bunch of buyers, right?
Yeah, but do you want some guy to take like a fee out of like your Bitcoin every single month or year? No.
Do you pay a holding fee? Do you for ETFs?
No, but I think like they have a way of like sneaking out some dough out of it, you know?
Yep, they would. Of course, they would.
Fees. Especially on Bitcoin, I don't know that. Yeah, so a percentage of assets under management that gets skimmed continuously. So if you hold $10,000, they collect, you know, looks like 3 bips a year. So $10,000, they get $3 a year.
All right.
Yeah, it's all deducted from the fund's NAV. Tiny slivers. Oh my god! You know what I thought was pretty funny? My girlfriend's mom is like watching YouTube videos, and she knows I'm all into crypto, and you know she always wants to learn more about it and stuff like that, and figuring out ways she can invest and you know focus on the future. She's like, "Oh, I'm watching this woman. She's like, sounds like she's a really good investor." And I'm like, "All right, like send me like a picture of the video or whatever." And it's like Kathy, what's her name again? I can't remember her last name, but from ARK Investment.
You're right.
And she's like, "Yeah, these are her holdings and stuff like that." And I'm like watching whatchamacallit? It's what's her last name? Why can't Kathy Wood, right? From ARK Investing, like she's the founder of it. And I'm just like watching her stuff, and I'm like, all right. And I message her, and I was like, you know, she's lost like billions of dollars. And she's like, absolutely like a trash investor. And I was like, the only reason she's saying that you should buy these things is because those are all of her holdings. And she basically needs more money. So she's like going to retail now to try to get like more people into like her ETF or whatever. So
Yep.
I was like, yeah, it's pretty funny. Let's see. Let me find out the exact number. All right, let's ask exactly how much she's lost, but how much has she made in fees?
What do you reckon it's going to be?
So she charges
a massive
70.
profit overall.
Yeah, she charges a 75 BIP, so 0.75% expense ratio, which is very high for ETFs in the management territory. So her AUM peaked in February 2021 around 60 billion, and her flagship fund alone was like 28 billion. So roughly in fee estimate, 2020 she made 50 million, 2021 300 million, 2022 150 million, 2023 100 million, 2024 90 million, and 2025 it seems like it'll be in a similar range around 90 to 100 million. So her fee revenue is somewhere between 800 million and $1 billion she's made since running this fund.
Wow.
Let's see. Yep. Let's see. Don't tell me what she lost. Yeah, it's so shady when these people just go after retail investors. So the year she launched in 2014, she was down, slightly down. 2015 down 2%, 2016 down another 2%. Her first breakout year was from Bitcoin exposure, which was 2017 at 87%. 2018 she lost 24%. 2019 she made 36%. COVID times, which was her most famous time, where Tesla, Zoom, Teladocs, Roku, and stuff like that performed well. She did 153%. 2021, negative 24%. 2022 was her brutal worst year, negative 67%. She had a bounce back the next year at 68%. So 2021, she made approximately 9%. So since 2014, she's roughly made 8 to 10% annualized returns, like over that whole period of time. Which I guess is on par with like SPY and some of the other top ETFs. So, not bad.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's down 75% from its 2021 peak. But that's the genomics part. So fintech down 70% from the peak as well. So she basically just performs like the rest of the market.
I mean, that's not too bad. Better than I was expecting. Far better than I was expecting.
Yeah. It just seems like when you're in the fund, it's a wild ride then.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's more fun too.
Yeah, but honestly, to me, it looks like it all correlates around Bitcoin.
Yeah, right.
Bitcoin does well, she does well. Bitcoin does bad, she doesn't do as good. Do you let your kids use AI to do their homework?
My kids don't have homework. Yet, at least. Like, not even my, 9 going on 10-year-old. Which I'm surprised at. She used to have homework, but not anymore. But no, I wouldn't, because I don't want them touching my computer.
Yeah.
And I haven't got them a computer because I don't want them playing.
Like, Dad, I'm a day trader.
Yeah, so I don't want them playing like computer games, and so I don't want to like give them like access to a computer.
Yeah.
That's like theirs, and I don't want them touching my one because I don't want them like messing up my stuff.
Yeah. Dad, the calls are calling and the puts are putting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the liquidity is liquid. Yeah. Yeah, man. I think Wednesday though. Wednesday we might see something happen. So I'm holding out
With what?
with the market.
Well, Wednesday is the end of the ceasefire, so
Yeah. I don't even think they'll wait 2 minutes. The second it ends, bam. I think they're gonna restart everything. Unfortunately.
Yep. I mean, yeah, America has some seriously expensive hardware in the water over there now, because of this blockade. It could all just go so pear-shaped.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think that's where it's going.
Ace was saying about how like the serious build-up of fighter jets going on in Bahrain right now.
Yep. I know we sent a fair amount of soldiers over there too, so
yeah,
that was like a month or two ago.
Yeah, but he said it's been building up during the ceasefire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let me check one thing. How long does it take? Let's see.
It's funny how little the market is reacting to Trump's tweets right now. Like he posted a thing saying that they will be in Iran will be in negotiations with them, and the market didn't blink an eye. But if Iran came out and said it, oil would crash and markets would pump. It's funny that I don't know, like normally, like the office of the president would be the like far more trustworthy, or like at least like the far more accepted kind of truth of those. But it's changed so much. Like now it's like literally Like, market just total disbelief.
Oh my goodness. What's oil at right now?
90.5.
Okay.
Which seems outrageously cheap still for where we're at.
Yep. Might be time to hit up Hyperliquid. Oh, Yeti, I'm gonna end up going to Disney World too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because when we have to go to Miami, it's only a week, so since I'm down there anyways, I just like rented a car, and it was way cheaper to fly out of the Orlando airport as well than the Miami airport. So I was like, oh, perfect. I get the free Disney tickets. I get like the hotel for free, pretty much. So I was like, all right, I'll just go down there and stay for like a couple days.
Cool.
Yeah. I was gonna say I could get you tickets too, but not for the Japanese one.
Yeah, right.
Because they're owned by a different company because they want like they want a lot of the businesses there to be run by their own people, and so it's like it's still basically Disney, and it's probably the same exact executives, but they don't like not everything's reciprocal.
Yep.
And also, it's really not as bad. Like the tickets are maybe like $60 or something like that.
The tickets are no, they were way more than that, but they were so cheap
that.
still. Really.
Yeah. Maybe
I thought it was.
Part.
So I was looking at like the one with all the rides, I guess,
Yeah.
but I thought it was like 200.
I think it's less than that. It's a little
180
expensive.
something like it, yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't think it's that much.
I remember thinking it was much cheaper than what I in my head I thought Disney World was like I was expecting to spend maybe like $1,500 to go there with the family.
Mm-hmm.
And it was much cheaper. Japan, Disney World.
Yeah, it's really the food is not that expensive either. Like the drinks and stuff like that aren't bad. The merchandise isn't bad either. So when are you going again?
Well, we haven't actually booked tickets yet. And the flights are like outrageously expensive because of all this shit.
Oh no.
So we've like rearranged it with my family now. We'll probably be going at a less peak time, I reckon. Now we'll just take the kids out of school for that time.
Try to buy points from somewhere if you can, like some type of credit card company or airline, because like the points deals are really good right now because people aren't actually booking these flights for that expensive.
The points deal, as in like the frequent flyer points kind of stuff.
Yeah, if you use like the frequent flyer points or credit card points or miles, and there's a lot of there's some good transfer bonuses out there too right now.
Okay.
So check that out.
I've never had a credit card, so.
Oh. Well, welcome to America. World built on credit.
I read something the other day about how, like, I can't remember what percentage it was, but it was some insanely high percentage of Americans.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 30% or something. Would need to take out a loan to pay a $400 surprise $400 bill.
Yeah, I believe it, dude. People like keeping up with the Joneses thing is real over here. You know, a lot of people are underwater. They don't really save. You know, everyone wants to get the new car. They want to spend $800 a month on their car. You know, because they can't like put a fair enough down payment on it, and so they get like the worst rate. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm a big supporter of owning everything outright.
Yeah,
It's been good. Like
absolutely.
I own my car completely outright, which is good.
Yep.
But then it kind of sucks because like I want to try to move eventually and get something new, but like I kind of refuse to take out credit, so I've just been stashing everything away, like
Yep.
trying to be like, let me just do it outright. But that one's a little bit harder. But I'm good for now. I made some good choices back then, so I was able to pull some money out of the Bitcoin market before everything fell. So every time Bitcoin's down, I'm like, should I just sell the car? How bad would it really be to bike everywhere? Just be on the highway, like almost getting run over by cars. There's terrible roads to bike where I am. Like there's back roads that are good, but they're so windy that like you again risk getting hit by a car. And then the back roads don't really take you anywhere like efficiently.
Yep.
Ooh, oh, come on!
What a roller coaster this game has been.
What? I know. Just got swiped out by Sultana. Oh, no way! Buster dog, I came in there and you did too. I cannot wait to release our new product. Playing
Oh
this is
yeah.
too slow compared to the new thing. And that
And you
sounds
gotta press the buttons and like ugh.
ooh,
So 2000s.
you know.
So
I ran the idea
2025,
by
you know.
some of the older guys at the gym. Like they actually got
Yeah.
it more than the younger guys.
What?
Yeah. Well, I mean, these guys are all like in
I reckon
finance.
they're just more used to acting like they know what people are talking about when they're talking about tech.
No, I mean these guys are more in finance. So they're all like traders or market makers.
All right.
Like, they get it. They're like, what,
Yep.
8,000 games a day? I'm like, yeah. Like, holy shit. I'm like, it's gonna be pretty crazy. No, but they always tell me they're like, you guys are so funny. They're like, you guys think you invented the new shit. Meanwhile, you guys just change the words up on it and say it does this when it really still does that, you know? So you guys are always just inventing new words to keep us out. Like, yeah, makes sense. It's like same shit, different year.
Yep.
Me is doing pretty good. I keep seeing me up there at the top.
Who?
Me. Oh,
I think
whoa.
they're from Ponage as
Wait,
well.
where's a new me at?
New
A new me
me.
is putting through some serious volume.
Oh, look at that.
Whoa,
They must have put some serious volume in that one because look at that.
screenshot that.
I missed it.
I'm. Oh, I think I got it here. I'll send it on over. hmm I mean, it doesn't look good on my side. I got a 0x return, but
136. No. So when you look at their actual position, it was a was a 1,368x. 1 cent into $14.
I just sent that on over to you. 1 cent into $14. Crazy. I think Buster's got this one. No. Clayho, Speed, and then Renz. I don't know what it is yet, but life is so good right now. I'm the happiest I've been in a long time.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. How about you? How you feeling?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, generally very good too.
I love to hear that, man. And it's infectious, right? Like everyone around you could probably feel it too.
Yep.
I love to hear that. Keenan Y, Yeti, and then level 21. Nice job, guys. Let's give Twitter a quick scroll and see what happens. What's going on?
Want to put out an article, like do one of those, like, are they called articles on Twitter?
Mm-hmm.
They are, aren't they? Yeah, of the bot building stuff. I was thinking put out like a few different ones, like do a one that has like the general everything one, and then one that's like specific for building a terminal one or a non-MCP one, and then one for building an MCP bot. Try and, like, push out a few of them just to try and get the AIs to pick it up.
Yeah, I'll probably do the
Comparison,
terminal one.
Yep.
Over the MCP.
I'm still having trouble getting it to the stage where it doesn't have errors when I first put it through another AI. So I'm still working on the docs. But
did you
tomorrow
everything?
Probably. Yep, I do.
Yeah. Dude, I've been using Grok a lot more recently too. Grok is so good at searching the internet.
Yeah, right.
Fast at it. GBT is definitely the slowest at searching the internet, and then Claude, and then Grok.
Yep. Are you using Super Grok?
Maybe. I can actually tell.
You get free access to that through the Metafide account?
Maybe I'm not on Super Grok then.
You should.
It's whatever Frank sent me, so he might have sent me Super Grok. It doesn't say it anywhere though. Does it say it in the corner?
Don't know. I haven't actually used much Grok at all.
Yeah,
but it's like it's included in like the premium version, like the premium subscription. But I think like just the subscription to SuperGrok is like $40, 40 US a month or something. So it's definitely worth it if you're to use the Metafide account.
I'll check it out. I can't believe oh my god. What was I gonna say? Oh, they released a Twitter API to like some of the OpenClaw users. 13.54x. Woo woo. Yeah. They're trying to like give it to people without selling the whole shop. So I don't know what they're giving out of it because I know they make millions of dollars off of that a month. So they don't want to give it all, but it's pretty crazy to have access to that. That's going to really change how people are moving throughout the space.
Yep.
Nothing on Twitter. Absolute garbage. Just fake poly markets LARPing after fake poly markets LARPing.
It is just absolutely constant, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm on the side of people who hate poly markets now too. So I get
it's in like your algorithm is saturated with it.
I'm on both. I see the good and the bad now. I used to not see the bad, but now I see the bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of slop on my timeline now. I stopped commenting LARP on everything. I've never been a Twitter guy. I tried out the angry Twitter guy thing, and then I stopped. No one replies to me. No one even sees my messages. It's not even worth
it. Tried trolling and didn't. No one even sees my messages.
No one even cares about me. It's just a waste of effort. I just continue to take that same rage into real life. I've been ready to debate anyone on anything. Like I've said, like I don't even really. I, I've just really come to terms in life that nothing is really black and white, and we try to always
Yep.
categorize everything and put it in one of those categories. And I've always felt that way, But I've just over the years I've come to terms with I forgot who said it. Let me find out. I've just come to terms that like basically like we're humans are a contradiction, or like our ideas like contradict each other as like we grow older. You know, I think I can't remember who said it, whether it's Walt Whitman or like Ralph Emerson. Basically, it's just again, I think as you grow in age, like your ideas will always be changing, and if they're not, there's probably an issue there. And like I've even tried to think of okay, like where do I reside in like politics? Like do I agree with any one party? And like the answer is really no. It's like to put yourself in one category is usually wrong because someone's gonna like associate you with someone else's beliefs. I've just really come to terms that like I'm just an independent, and there's a lot of great ideas from a bunch of these other parties, and I've just been like, hey, I think the way to solve it is just incentives. So now when anyone asks me like, what are you? Like, I'm an incentive guy.
Yep.
Like build the proper incentive into the system, and it will fix itself. I promise you. Just
Yep.
look at the
I
economics.
mean, yeah, I think there's a lot beyond economics of incentives, though. I mean, you've got like the fucking people making like open source shit is a great example. It's like the incentive is not like there's no financial incentive to them to do it. They're people that work a lot in their day jobs, and then they come home and like build something for free that's like for everyone, and nothing to do with like any kind of financial incentive, but just like
I
they
think there's an incentive.
enjoy.
The incentive
Well,
is
it's
seeing
not
people use your technology and then it shape and change the world
exactly.
afterwards. Like that's a
Well, it's
freaking awesome
exactly.
incentive.
That's yeah. It's like so the incentive is there, but it's not a financial incentive.
Yeah,
It's
it'll
a
only be
it's like
financial.
it's a yeah. Like I think it's pretty complex. The incentives there. Like some of it would be people that like are doing it for entirely virtuous kind of reasons. There'd be
Yeah,
other like ego driven kind of reasons. There'd be like heaps of different reasons as to why people do it. But
yeah.
it's a pretty good example of how you can incentivize people that like are generally very well paid people, like they're tech people.
Mm-hmm.
So not all of them, but generally very well paid, and then they work a lot, and then they come home and spend hours and hours and hours working on something for free without any chance of monetary reward from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dopamine response is there though. Seeing it actually be built and work, seeing other
Yep.
people use it, like there's no better feeling than that in the entire world.
Yep.
And I've
Oh
also
man, the
come to terms
markets.
too, like what are you saying about the markets? They're crazy.
They hated Trump's saying that they were going into a negotiation. They were going completely the other way.
Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's something that naturally occurs. Like I think when you're younger, like things aren't as black and white, and then I think as you get older, you get more comfortable with your, and then you start categorizing things and putting things in boxes until you like continuously break yourself outside of that comfortability, and like you constantly have to be challenging your previous beliefs with new ideas. And also I think like these systems are super complex, so like the more that you can like learn about it, and the deeper you dive into it, the more like ideas it locks around it as well.
Yep.
So if anyone wants to know how I politically am, I'm an incentive guy. Independent incentive guy. And that's it. All I want is good for people.
Yep.
But I think there's a really
Oh,
fine line between manipulation and influence. And that's a really hard one to determine. You want people to do the right thing, but you also don't want to manipulate their decision power.
yep.
Now, every time like someone disagrees with something, I'm like, well, would you want to live without it? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay, well, how do you fix it? You know, it's like if you look at the medical industry, right? Like, look at Pfizer, for example, one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies. Would you rather live without Pfizer? Probably not. You know, they've done some good things. They've had some miracle drugs out there. They've probably saved a fair amount of lives. Yes, there's a ton of corruption in the pharmaceutical industry. The margins are way too high. You know, that ends up getting put on the taxpayer afterwards. And so, like, basically, our taxes are going to pay these exorbitant profit margins for these companies. But at the same time, it's like, okay, like, would I want to live in a world without Pfizer? Probably not. You know? So, again, like, nothing's inherently bad or, like, good. It's a lot of the time how people use it.
Yep.
And then my answer to that was like, okay, how do you fix it? You know? Oh, and a lot of people come with an answer right away. Oh, this is how you fix it. I'm like, that's great in theory, but like, you don't know, you know, the complexity of pharmaceutical industries. You don't know how they're cheating the system. You know, you don't really know how they're even making money. You don't know, you know, what it's like to have these factories. You know, what it's like to work with these politicians. It's like, okay, if you don't understand all those types of things, like, how can you really make an answer about it? You just kind of trial and error. That's why I'm like, just go forward with something. Start with one belief, and you're probably going to change your mind as you go deeper into it. And it's okay to change your mind, you know? Like, that's the best thing is like if you can sacrifice your ego and be willing to fail again and again and again until you eventually come to the sound answer. It's the only way to really do it. If you come in with one belief the entire time, then that ego is blocking you from seeing the reality of the situation.
Yep. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, it's like you need to be able to change your mind. Otherwise, no point in exploring anything.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We'll see. This, I think the whole world's getting shaken up, though, that we were talking about this morning. AI is disrupting all these industries, including the medical industry, you know. They're revisiting stuff from the Human Genome Project, which they didn't have the technology to properly sequence the DNA. Like, of course they did. They were able to get things done. You had, you know, 2020 things like mRNA. So you had the ability to like sequence DNA and basically run tests in like a small period of time to understand how it works on that level. But now they're able to revisit all these projects that couldn't have the funding before, or maybe like the technology or the math wasn't there yet. And it's working at an exponential rate. Like, I really used to think CRISPR wasn't that legit. And now I'm like, oh man, I'm seeing this in a whole different way.
Oh, CRISPR is like insane.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones that has very fun like ethics conversations around it because like it's like so gray area, that one. Like it's like you know, they can like get rid of, you know, they can make it so that there's, you take out Down syndrome or any, you know, like any of the Yeah, like and then like even more than that, like like choosing gender and race and like or skin color and stuff like that. That's like it's like such a fun like ethical quagmire of a conversation. That one.
And like I said, the world's not so black and white. So it's like I'm kind of looking at it like, okay, like
Yeah, well, that one is like one that's like you got like I feel like you could argue either side of that really strongly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got better at reading the DNA now, and now we're much better at editing the DNA. So we'll see what's going to come out of this. Who's the medical industry going to kill first once they figure out a cure for cancer? My friend was just the main reporter on the White House trying to legalize psychedelics in the U.S.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like, Joe Rogan and a few other people were behind it as well, and they came out to say like they're trying to like legalize ibogaine because they found that like opiate users won't it's like an 80% rate that they don't return to using for one dose of ibogaine, and second dose is like 90% effective
At what users?
at opiate users.
Wow. And what is
Yeah.
ibogaine? That's like I remember you saying that, but it's not one that I've ever.
It's like closer to ayahuasca, maybe would be like a good way to put it, except not as of course I've never done anything like this. This is just from my readings and stuff like that. It's usually like done in like Amazonian places and things like that. But supposedly it's less psychedelic and more like I don't know, like I want to say like based in reality. Like instead of having this crazy psychedelic experience, which someone might have from ayahuasca, you might go through all of your past traumas and like relive this stuff like it's a real scenario in your brain and be able to revisit those memories. So maybe more like a fever dream that's based more in reality than some psychedelic world.
Yeah, right. I mean, I think there's like other like I remember ones on acid and DMT that had similar like I don't know if the numbers are similar, but it had like that similar effect of treating long-term addiction. I can't remember what it was for, but or what the numbers were, but I remember them saying that it was an effective tool for treating long-term addiction.
Yeah. I fully believe it, man. Like, I don't think we're gonna have those issues in the future anymore. Like, I've already looked into some of the other studies that are coming out with with the peptides, and just because I wanted to see what Silicon Valley is doing about it. It's like I guess everyone in San Francisco is on peptides and stuff like that.
What are peptides?
So peptides are like they're naturally occurring things in your body, like that your body will produce. So like popular ones out there right now are like BPC 157 or TB 500, and those are used to like reduce inflammation and promote healing of the body. And like BPC stands for like body protective compound, and it's usually produced in your gut, and it's your body's response to healing. And so people figured out a way to basically replicate that and add like extend the half-life of it so that it's actually like works over a period of time. And they also like, it's increase the bioavailability of it as well. So you can actually absorb it, and then it can be replicated in your body just like it would naturally. So you raise those levels and then your body will start healing itself. So I like looked into, I guess, I don't really think it's supposed to be used for humans yet. I think humans are using it, but I've seen like studies in dogs where like dogs can't walk anymore because they're like they've gotten old, their ligaments get kind of torn up, and they start like limping, and these dogs are like returning to walking again and acting like puppies.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. And also like there's some other stuff I'm excited about because you know I hate what goes on in the U.S. with the amount of people that are addicted to opiates. Like it's the worst thing ever. Like and it was literally created in a town like right next to me. Like freaking the Sackler family lived in Stamford, Connecticut, and they basically are the ones behind the ploy of OxyContin. Oh, OxyContin is time released. It's non-addictive. And it was like the only Schedule II narcotic that was able to get a special label to say it's not as addictive as the other Schedule II narcotics because of a time
Wow.
release on it. You know, it's an absolute fucking marketing scam that they had worked out with the FDA. And supposedly you only needed 50% of like trial users to have this experience for it to pass. Meanwhile, like the other 50% was like, nah, it doesn't actually work that long. Like you need to re-up a lot faster. And you know, then they created scenarios like eventually doctors start prescribing it. Patients came out and said, "Oh man, like I'm actually getting this pain."
I
And
love this. I love
well,
this.
no, yeah, it allowed people
Oh,
to start working again and doing stuff like that. And they did actually love it because they explained it like a miracle drug to these people. So these people
yeah, and I
psychologically,
mean, it's like it's addictive for a reason as well. Like
yeah,
it's like it does feel great.
and these people don't think they didn't think they were doing anything wrong, and they were like, oh, like you. They started to find out, oh, patients, you know, coming into like 6 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours are feeling pain again. Like, hey, you said this is supposed to last 12 hours. And they're like, oh, your patient must have some type of acute pain or whatever. Or like, I forget the term they use for it, but like some type of
You need to
new
give them
medical
more.
term. Yeah. And so they're like double the dose,
Yeah. Sorry.
you know, but it's like that whole entire family made so much money off of selling like opiates into the US and they've just destroyed the country. You can see it all the time. Like when I go up to Vermont, when I go up to upstate New York, places like that, you literally see ghost towns where like you have over like 50% of the population using opiates. It's absolutely
Yep.
terrible, man. But
Yep.
some of these
I
studies
mean,
that are
it's like
coming out, yeah,
I remember being on a morphine drip in hospital, and it was like one of those self-administered ones, and so you could boop it whenever you wanted, and like
yeah,
man, by the end of like a week in hospital, I was like every 5 minutes I was just like boop, like as soon as
yeah,
like because you could only it had a timer on it that would cut you off, so you couldn't like overdo it. But I
yeah.
would as soon as the timer would go, I was there ready to like pop.
Goodness.
It's like yeah, it's addictive for a reason. It's like
Yeah, I've never
yeah,
been
I wouldn't want
prescribed
to.
anything like that. But I've been prescribed painkillers for when I broke my arm and stuff like that. But I have the worst reaction ever. My face turns bright red and I start puking. My
Yeah,
body
right.
rejects it so hard.
Huh.
Like I feel insanely sick. Like I remember like I broke my arm. I was probably like, I don't know, 9 or 10 years old. They gave me some of this shit and I just started fucking dying. Like puking everywhere, like so dizzy, so nauseous. Like my body fights it. Like it's like, no, 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 you don't want this at all.
Yep.
And then they're like, no, 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 you should keep doing it. I'm like, no. Like, how about not? Like,
Yeah.
no, it's just seriously messed up.
Like, why would you ever tell someone that they should keep doing a painkiller? It's like the only
I don't know.
reason that's such a ridiculous thing to tell someone. It's like, if they're not wanting it, they're not in enough pain to
Dude, I
do
literally saw
it.
this.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, yeah.
I've seen it destroy so many people's lives, dude. Like, I had a good friend in high school, total normal person, right? And then got into a serious car accident, broke his back, and a bunch of vertebrae in there, fractured his ribs, punctured his lungs, everything like that. They prescribed him a ton of painkillers and, like, literally never was the same person again. You know, he's a kid who got good
Yep.
grades, played on the basketball team, and, like, after that became an addict.
Yep.
You
I
know,
mean, yeah, I think it's like not even as much of a problem here, but I've actually lost 2 friends to overdosing.
oh yeah,
Yeah, and
yep,
I think like it's like far less of a issue here than over there. So I kind of
yeah. I've lost a lot of friends that way too
yep,
over the years. It's pretty sad, man.
yep,
It takes good people and abuses their innocence, you know.
yep,
But there is hope. Like those same studies, like some of these peptides, which are again naturally occurring things in your body, they figured out one for the zombie cells recently, where they had a study of mice that were blind and it was able to return their eyesight because it literally targets the zombie cells in your body and kills them off, which is just, you know, how cancer starts is basically like you have a bad cell that continues to replicate and you don't have enough good cells to overpower it. And it almost works like a 51% attack. Like eventually you have 51% of the bad cells and now you don't have enough good cells to cover it. And then those ones continue to replicate and then it becomes overwhelming and your body can't heal itself. It's
yep.
like, okay, like how could you just push them over another 1%? You know, get that back on the good side.
Look at this. We got a game outside of Supercharge with a $110 pot.
Oh my goodness. Anumi is going for the 10x, that means. Right?
But
We
the
got
streaks aren't active.
I don't think Anumi knows that though. That after Supercharger the streets aren't active.
Oh, yeah.
We
That would
should
make
probably
sense.
double check with Anumi. Anumi, if you're out there, just to let you know, street pods are not active after Supercharge. Yeah, man. There's like why I don't think addiction's gonna exist is because they've been studying these already like it started with like Ozempic, it started with like these GLP-1s, they moved to GLP-2s, they moved to GLP-3s, and a lot of people are using them for weight loss. And the GLP-3s are like still in studies, but they seem to be more effective for users because they basically kill that like dopamine response that you get from eating food. So like it's not just like making people not hungry, so they're not eating. It's actually like solving it at like a chemical level where they're like, okay, I'm not addicted to sugar anymore. I'm not addicted to this. And so they're continuing down that path, which got me excited. They're taking the GLP-4s and they're making a very specific one to target that center of the brain to where like you can basically target someone's addictive qualities and make it, you can change their whole association with it.
Yeah,
So
cool.
you're literally going to be able to like alter these people's brains and get them to cold turkey cut things. Like it's amazing.
That is
Like,
amazing.
it's like the amount of great people that have suffered from that, man. Like it's terrible.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. And none of them were put in jail.
Yeah. Oh, they're
And,
like fucking still heads of pharmaceutical companies and stuff, right? It's
yeah,
like
the lawsuit was
rewarded
calculated
massively, not.
Yeah, the lawsuit's calculated into their yearly expenses.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we're gonna get sued. How much do we got to put away for this every year? How much more do we need to make and
Yeah.
push then, because we're gonna get sued?
Yeah.
Like it's profitable for them.
We should jump across into that meeting.
All right, guys, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. We're signing off.